Okay guys, this is my 2005 RX-8 and I'm making this video to show you guys the issues that I started having a couple of days ago, and it only happened once, but a little rundown of what happened. Car was running good. I topped it up with oil, went to a car show / cruise. Started cruising, redlined it a couple times like I always do, and then all of a sudden, check engine light flashed for about, I'd say, 1 or 2 seconds at the most. After that, it just completely went off. When I came to a stop sign, it was really rough idling, vibration. I got it, it didn't stall. I felt like it was going to stall, but it didn't stall. I got it to where the staging area was, and I parked it there for probably an hour, hour and a half, and got back in the car, and then I turned it on. It turned on right away, but it was really rough idle, and I had smoke coming out of, white smoke coming out of the exhaust. So then I drove it home, and I haven't driven it since. Another thing, about a week ago, I had actually flooded the engine. Actually 2 weeks ago I flooded the engine. I had left the car sitting for about a week. Then I got it. Then when I tried starting it again a week later, I noticed the engine was flooded, so I deflooded it. Now I do know that when you flood an engine, and especially if you don't deflood it right away, maybe the plugs can be fouled up. So that's maybe one thing that could have happened. I'm hoping it's either plugs or wires or coil or something like that. Also, I had changed, I don't know why my Mazda dealership only did 2 coils, but I had a coil problem last year, and they only changed 2 of them. Why they only changed 2 of them, I have no idea. I guess they're trying to save me money. But again, my theory is maybe it could be a coil issue. Maybe the other 2 coils have gone bad. That's what I'm hoping. I know some of the people on the forum have said that it's possibly a coolant seal leak, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start her up, and we're going to see if I have any problems. All right. As you see, it started up right away, and today I'm not getting a rough idle. No vibrations. So now I'm going to get out of the car and I'm going to check to see the exhaust. See if there's any smoke under the exhaust. Now bear in mind, this has been sitting here for about a day and a half, maybe over that. So if it is a seal coolant leak, I would expect to see some exhaust coming out of the tailpipe. And I did check the coolant level before I got in here. I opened the coolant cap, checked the level. Level seemed good to me. So let's check anyway. So I'm hoping it's not a coolant seal leak, but let's take a look at the coolant seal. Let's take a look at the exhaust. All right. Let's take a look under the hood. So far, I don't see no issues. Sounds perfect. that's a bit of a head scratcher. The day after the show, the meet and greet, the show and shine, I did start up and I had the same problem as the morning after. Tons of white smoke came out of the exhaust. Don't smell anything sweet, don't anything burning either. My buddy who was with me at the time said it was possible when I filled up the engine, the oil, that I put too much. It was about half. To me, it seemed like it was about half. I always like to top it up. Said it could have been that. It could have also been maybe a catalytic converter issue. I don't know, but so far so good. And it's a real head scratcher. Okay, so we're gonna take it for a little spin. I'm hoping I can somehow do this. I don't have a GoPro or anything. It's gonna be a bit difficult. Let's see if I can figure out how to angle this. I don't think I'm gonna have to drive with this actually. It's gonna be pretty tough because of the way this. Got no way of pinning this somewhere. So I'm going to pause this video. I'll wait till the car. I'm gonna wait till the car warms up here. Again, no smoke. Start up right away. Gonna drive around the block. Gonna rev her up a bit, and we'll see if anything happens. Don't want to rev it up when it's not hot. I did check coolant. The coolant level seemed good. Didn't seem like it was lost a lot of coolant. You know, when it did smoke, it wasn't. I've seen videos on YouTube of coolant seal leaks with smoke coming right out of the tailpipe. Really thick white smoke. It wasn't really thick white smoke. It was kind of like very thin haze, kind of the smoke you get when you deflood one of these cars. So that was kind of what it was. So we got no check engine light. That's 101,194 kilometers, by the way, not miles. So it's not at 100,000 miles yet, but it's over 100,000 kilometers. So that would be, for you American people out there, or you British people, 62,259 miles. So I know these engines go, and that's always been my worry. I know one day I'm probably going to get a busted engine, but I'm a bit relieved doing this right now because I don't think it was a coolant seal leak, because if it would be, there would be a ton of coolant in the combustion chamber and I would have seen a ton of white smoke, considering again that I've been letting this sit here for over a day and a half without doing anything. Idle's fine. Feels really smooth. Not getting any vibrations. So now we'll rev up the engine since we're at optimum running temperature. I'm not going to redline it just yet. It does do that sometimes. The idle does act up a little bit. Does drop a little bit to that 750 level. Once in a while as well, it'll actually, I'll be driving this car and I'll be at a stoplight or a stop sign, and the idle will just, for some reason, will dip below 500 for like a split second. It's like a microsecond, and it feels like it's about to die, but it doesn't die. So, all right, I'm gonna pause this video, and I'm gonna take it for a spin around the block, and I'll let you know if I have any issues. All right, guys. Well, I'm back. I took it for a spin just around the block. I actually redlined it. No problems. No check engine flashing. Nothing. So now I'm going to do one more test, and then I'm going to end this video. I'm going to turn it off, and we're going to do as you can see, it's warm / hot. So we're going to do a hot start try, and we'll see if I have a problem with hot start. And I've not had a problem with hot start before, so now we're going to give her a try. So you can start it up and it's hot. Well, there you go, guys. Starts up hot, no problems. I've never really had a hot start problem on this car. The most sometimes it would take would maybe take about second and a half while hot or even cold. But generally, I've never had a problem. From what my Mazda dealer was telling me, said the engine's in good shape. They didn't do a compression test. I told him to do a compression test, but he said it would just be a waste of money for me to do one. So, well, this is a head scratcher. I hope people at the RX-8 Club who have been reading my thread and have replied to me, appreciate you guys. If you could just maybe watch this video. Hopefully you're watching this video and giving me some kind of input as to what may have happened, but this is a head scratcher. So, debating whether or not to bring it into I'm going to check. I'm going to see if I can see if the cat is running hot. Turn it off. I'm going to check. Although if the cat was going bad, I think I would figure I'd get a check engine light. That looks good. It's not glowing. Alright, so if anyone can help me figure out what the problem is, it'd be appreciated. Thanks.